So one product category that I truly like creating content on is travel products. In particularly, the various carry-on or luggage sets out there, I really like looking at. Carry-on is kind of the one that I typically tend to zone in on because I don't like checking my bags. I like having my suitcase with me. I like traveling as light as humanly possible. I find I'm enjoying my destination more if I have less stuff with me because I have less stuff to do out of my bag and more stuff to do where I'm at. So we're going to take a peek at these two new suitcases from Level 8. This is the Roadrunner series, the Roadrunner and Roadrunner Pro. We're going to talk about the differences between these two guys and of course their similarities. So if you're looking at a new carry-on piece of luggage, maybe you're looking at the Level 8 Roadrunner series and you'd like to know which one is best suited for how you travel, you came to the right video, right place. Let's take a peek at the Level 8 Roadrunner series. Hey folks, welcome back to techgooch, and like I said, Roadrunner series from Level 8, that's what we're looking at today. And we're going to start by talking about what they cost and what they offer. So this is the Roadrunner. Roadrunner comes at a 38-liter max capacity. It has a laptop sleeve that I think they actually call up to a 17-inch laptop that fits in here, or tablet, right? You have the black, gray, or navy color choices, so 3 different color choices on this guy as well. Retails at $199, but right now on their website they're selling it for $179. So that's what you're going to get with the Roadrunner. Changing over to the Roadrunner Pro. This one starts not that much more, $209. So standard price, 10 bucks more technically, although right now, because of the sale price, you're looking at 30 bucks more. Roadrunner Pro, a little bit less, so 35-liter capacity, so we're losing a little bit of that just because it's not quite as thick. However, because it's a little thinner, it technically meets more airlines' standard carry-on size. So this is like 9.2 inches thick, this is 10.1. So you gotta watch those. A lot of times, even the airlines that say they only allow 9-inch, you can get a 10-inch on there just fine. But if you get into those budgetary airlines, or if you're coming in, if they try to size it, this is going to be 10.1 inches thick. It's an inch, a little over an inch thicker than the standard. So that's something to keep in mind real quick. Available in black. It also is available in a charcoal, I think is what they call it. It's kind of a bluish color. And then the gray, or slate is what they call it, they're gray as well. So a lot of similarities, to be honest. It's a carry-on size piece of luggage. They both have these front pieces, but they are different in how they access, and we're going to start getting into that right now. So starting with the Roadrunner, we're going to go from the outside in. So on the front, there is this quick access item, so for your laptop or your tablet or whichever, or whatever have you. And on the top, there is a lever essentially that you can choose how to access it, so you just slide it and it unlocks, and then you unzip. And now once you unzip, there is Velcro here to keep it so it doesn't fall down like that, right? So I just kind of forced it down just so you can have easier access with the camera. But large laptop piece here. We can put in the MacBook Pro. So I have a 16-inch MacBook Pro. We can slide that in here with ease. The other nice thing is, even with the laptop in here, you can add a tablet in here in addition to that. You could probably slide it in with it, or you could actually put it just right in front here. This small little pocket right here is not big enough to put in like the 11-inch iPad, but iPad mini would work. So it's really small tablets. Otherwise, you could just set it and kind of just bundle it in here, and when you shut it, it'll hold it. But you're going to want to know it's like that because there's not a strap to hold it in place. So once you get, like I said, these Velcro pieces hold the door so it doesn't open up too far, and it'll hold whatever's in here. And the Velcro strap here is elastic, so it'll hold whatever you put in there. But it is just the standard zipper, pretty easy access, and pretty easy to lock, standard lock stuff. This is a huge difference between the Roadrunner and the Roadrunner Pro. The Roadrunner Pro also has this quick access laptop part up front. However, rather than having a zippered compartment, it's a latched compartment on a hinge. So I can hit this button that has the arrow towards the front. If I click on it, it soft opens. Just like the other one, it actually has a way to remove, but it's not Velcro, it's actually zippers that are holding this, so it's a little bit more robust, but I can undo that if I need to. So I can unzip this and undo the zipper, as you can see right here. So I can do both sides, and then the door will fall completely open. So if you needed to do that, not saying that it's standard practice, but if you needed to, you can do that. And of course, it's quick and easy, but it is a zipper, so it does hold better than the Velcro. The laptop sleeve is smaller. You're not going to get a 17-inch laptop in here. They claim, I think, 15.6-inch max laptop. The 16-inch MacBook Pro absolutely fits in here, no problem, but not as thick. It doesn't stick out from the bag. If you can see, it literally does not stick out from the bag. So this compartment is not going to have as much depth for putting in extra things. So if you want to put your MacBook Pro in here as well as a tablet, you can do that. It's just, it's not going to have as much room as this guy. So not as much thickness, basically. However, quick access, it's literally push of a button and you have access to your laptop. And then when you close, it's just a click. And that's it. That's a lot easier access for that front compartment than the zippered compartment that you get with this guy. I really like this. I also like bags that don't have a huge amount of stuff sticking out from them. So while this compartment does go into the bag, it is going to take a little bit of the space inside, which is why 38 liters versus 35 liters. So that is something to come into point. If you're trying to take as long a trip as possible, space is everything, and depending on what you're taking, if you're going to check a bag in addition to the carry-on size, then absolutely this is going to be meaningless. But if you're not, like how we typically travel in my family, we get a personal item and a carry-on, and that's it. And so you are limited to that, which means things get a little bit tight, and that's the one item that I would say is a downside to this, is the loss of room. However, now we're going to go on the inside, and really the only difference on the inside essentially is capacity, but we're going to do that next. So just like the other side, we're going to use this and pop the zipper for the main compartment, and try to do this on camera, I guess. So I'm going to pop the zipper and then open it up, and fully open. So we have a strapped compartment, obviously for your clothing or whatever you have in here, strapped with a quick and easy way to tension it, all built in, very simple. Upper side, we have a zippered section. Let me flip it around here. We have, well, first we have two thin pockets here for, you know, receipts, small thin items, maps, whatever, I guess. I don't know who's taking maps, but then it also does come with this lettering stickers that you can actually essentially put on the outside of the bag, I would think. But that's in there. And then we have open compartment into this guy. Now, obviously on the outside is this compartment. So it is going to, if you, depending on what you put in there, it could put extra pressure on here and reduce your capacity. But that's all dependent on how much stuff you put in that outside item, how big or how thick your laptop is. So just know that going in. All right. Now the Pro Series, just like the front, has the button that you point toward the back and pops that open. And just like before, we'll unzip this. And you're going to notice that the strap is going to be similar, but different. It's a different kind of holder that kind of has a hinge to it, right? So depending on what's in here, but similar in how it actually operates, right? Very, very similar. The straps are a little bit different. This is a little bit higher quality nylon strap versus the cloth strap that's on this guy. That is something I noticed as well. So there is that. Then, opposite side, very similar in our thin pockets, one vented, one not. But again, small items, does not come with the stickers like that one does. And then our main compartment, and you'll notice this, and actually I'm going to open this one back up. we're gonna lose more in here, right? You can see how much deeper this is. Even with that pad on the outside, this is gonna be a lot less space just because that laptop piece comes into the bag. So there's a lot of lost space here just because of that. That's where that 35 to 38 liter comes in, essentially is mainly on this side. So that is the item to point out. But very similarly, they are laid out very similarly. It's kind of crazy. They're, you know, you can tell they're one and the same in terms of what category and why they're the Roadrunner series. So the last part on, and this is going to be only on the Pro model, aside from all the physical differences in how things operate, there is one last piece that maybe you saw before, or maybe you caught, this little guy that has a little power item on it. And essentially what that is, a little rubber piece that pops open, and you have a USB port for charging your goods on the outside of your case. Now it doesn't have a built-in battery. Instead, inside the front compartment, there is a USB cord right here. Essentially it's a pass-through. This is going to plug into your power brick or whatever you're going to plug in here, and it's going to give you access out here. So this little guy that's on this elastic piece, you can undo it from that. And basically if you have a power brick in this one of these front pockets like here, you plug that into it, and then you'll have access to power on the outside of your case without having to have a cord sticking out. You just plug it into the top of your case, and it's always there. So that's one of the really handy features of the Pro. So, like I said, in this video, we're comparing them and finding out which one's best for how you travel. And that is where it comes down to. These are both very, very similar, but also very different suitcases. The features are kind of one and the same, other than the pass-through power that comes on the Pro series. But you do have differences between the, you know, how the front opens with the push button mechanisms versus just the standard TSA lock stuff. This has more room, no doubt. So if you travel and you travel a little bit heavier or a lot bulkier items, the standard Roadrunner is probably the better bet. If you're looking for something that doesn't maybe do a week or a week and a half or 2-week trip, this guy's a great weekender. It's not going to have the same capacity, but I really like how this front opens. So this standard push button design makes getting in and out your laptop and stuff so much quicker and easier. So if you're on a business trip, this might be the better option for you. All or both of them, while this one has more room, even in the front area, this has more room. Both of them were able to put the laptop and 2 iPads, the 12.9 iPad Pro and an 11-inch iPad Air. All 3 of them in the front pouch. Now, of course, doing so, you are going to lose space on the inside. So no matter what, this is the bigger companion. This has more room. So all in all, for what it costs, it's not like you're a drastic price difference to go from the Roadrunner to the Roadrunner Pro, but it's all about what you're looking for. If you're looking for that great work, like I said, great weekend warrior business trip item, the Roadrunner Pro I think is probably your better bet. But if you're looking at that little bit longer or family vacation, maybe in a colder climate where you're going to have a little bit more bulky items, the Roadrunner is probably going to be the better option. Both are similar, are optioned in the similar colors, but all you have to do is check out the links at the top of the description to head over to Level8's website. See what you think there. See if there's if you have any questions, you can comment below. But in all reality, and this is the 4th and 5th Level8 suitcase that I've checked out, they make a good suitcase, especially a suitcase at the price. At around that, you know, that $200 level, these are nice suitcases. So thank you for watching to the end of this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Let everybody else know. If you have had experiences with the Roadrunner series, hey, post those down below. Let us know what you think about it. So thank you for checking out this video. Definitely check out my other ones. I have a whole bunch of other suitcase videos. I'm going to put links here at the end of the video to some other suitcase videos that I've done from Level8, as well as maybe some other ones. So thank you for watching here, and we'll catch you back here on techgooch for more travel products coming up in the future. See you soon.